Children, I am taking the chapter 9 interest. First, we will know about the terms that related to the chapter interest. So, first is the principal. Principal is the money sum borrowed or the sum lent. Second is interest. It is the money paid by the borrower to the money lender for the use of money borrowed. Third is rate of interest, that is R. It is the interest on every rupees 100. Fourth is time. It is the time for which the money is lent or is borrowed. And fifth is amount. It is the total of the sum borrowed and the interest on it. So these are the terms related to the chapter interest. Now we will know about the formulae. With the help of this, you will solve the sum of the chapter interest. Children, here is the two formulae. With the help of this, you will solve the sum of the chapter interest. So first is interest equal to P into R into T upon 100. The P is the sum borrowed. Rate R, that is the rate per rupees 100, and T is the time in the year upon 100. And the second is A equal to P plus I. A equal to amount, and P is the sum borrowed, and plus I, that is the interest on the principal. So with the help of this, you will solve the sum of the chapter interest. Children, I am taking question number 1 of exercise 9A, first part, in which given rupees 750 is the principal, time is 3 year 4 month, and the rate of interest is 10%. So first we will convert the time 3 year 4 month in the year. So that is 3 plus 4 upon 12. That will give you the 10 upon 3 years. So put the value in the formula I equal to PRT upon 100. So I equal to 750 into 10 upon 3, the time, and upon 100. So 20 of the denominator will cancel with the 20 of the 10 and 10. And 750 when we divide by 3, we get the 250. So I, we will get the rupees 250. And A equal to P plus I, we know. So 750 plus 250, put the value of P and I, and we will get the rupees 1000. So in that manner, you can do the question number 1, first part. Children, I am taking question number 1, fourth part, in which the principal is given rupees 4000. Rate of interest is given 2 paisa per rupees per month, that means the 24% per annum. And the time is given 1 upon 3 years, that is 4 upon 3 years. So put the values that are given. So I equal to 4000 into 24 into 4 upon 3 upon 100. 20 cancel with the 20 of 4000, and 40 into 8 into 4, that is the 3 8 is 24. We will multiply it. So 40 into 8 into 4, that is the rupees 1280. So we got the interest, and the amount will be the 4000 plus 1280, that is the rupees 5280. So in that manner, you can do the question number 1, fourth part. Children, I am taking question number 3, in which the interest on a certain sum of money is given rupees 1480, and the time is 2 years, and the rate percent is 10%, and we have to find the principal. So put the value in the formula P equal to I into 100 upon R into T. We can find this P with the help of this formula. So put the value 1480 into 100 upon 10 into 2. 0 to 0 cancel, and 1480 whenever divided by 2 will give the 740. 740 into 10, that is the rupees 7400. So principal will be the rupees 7400. So in that manner, you can do the question number 3. Children, I am taking question number 6, first part, that is, at what rate percent per annum will rupees 630 produce an interest of rupees 126 in 4 years? So first, whatever given, just write it. P equal to rupees 630, time T equal to 4 years, and I rupees 126. So we have to find the rate of interest, and the formula is that R equal to I into 100 upon P into T. Put the value 126 into 100 upon 630 into 4. So 0 to 0 cancel, 10 of 100 and 10 of 630 will cancel each other. Now 63 2s are 126, 2 will cancel to the 4, 2 times, 2 to the 4, and 2 5s are 10. So 5% we got finally. So rate of interest will be the 5%. So in that manner, you can do the question number 6, first part. Children, I am taking question number 7, first part, and what is given, in how many years will rupees 950 produce a rupees 399 as a simple interest at 7% rate of interest. So first whatever given, write down P equal to rupees 950, I equal to rupees 399, and rate of interest R equal to 7%. And we have to find the time period, that is T. So T equal to I into 100 upon P into R. So put the value. I is 399 into 100 upon 950, the principal, into 7. So 399 will cancel by the 7, 57 times, and 950, the 0 of the 950 will cancel with the 0 of 100, so we get the 95 here. So now we will divide 5 to the 10 and 5 19 the 95, and 19 3 the 57, 3 2 the 6. So T equal to 6 years. So in that manner you can do question number 7 first part. Children, I am taking question number 8. The simple interest on a certain sum of money is 3 upon 8 of the sum in 6 1 upon 4 years. Find the rate percent charge. So let the P rupees X. So I will be rupees 3 upon 8X as given. The interest is 3 upon 8 of the principal, and time is given 6 1 upon 4 years, that is 25 upon 4 years. So put the value in the formula. R equal to I into 100 upon P into T. 3 upon 8X into 100 upon X into 25 upon 4, or we can write 3X into 100 into 4 upon 8 into X into 25. Now X to X cancel, and 25 4s are 100, 4 divided 8 and will give the 2, and 2 2s are 4. So 3 into 2 we left, that will give the 6. So rate of interest will be 6%. So in that manner you can do question number 8. Children, I am taking question number 10. That is, in what time will be the interest on a certain sum of money at 6% be 5.8 of itself? So let the P principal, that is rupees X. So I interest will be 5.8x. Rate of interest is given 6%. Now we will put the value in the formula. T equal to I into 100 upon P into R. So 5.8x into 100 upon X into 6, that is 5x into 100 upon 8 into X into 6. X to X cancel, 4 2s are 8 and 4 25s are 100. 25 5s are 125. So 125 upon 6 2s are 12. 125 upon 12 years, that is 10 years 5 months. So time will be 10 years 5 months. In that manner you will do the question number 10. Children, I am taking question number 12, in which the question is, Raj borrows rupees 8,000, out of which rupees 4,500 at a 5% and remaining at 6%. Find the total interest paid by him in 4 years. So first, the total principal is rupees 8,000, in which P1 we are taking as a rupees 4,500. So P2 will be 8,000 minus 4,500, that is rupees 3,500. Time is given 4 years for the both P1 and P2. Rate of interest for P1 is 5%, and for the amount P2, that is a rupees 6%. So here we will get the I1, that is 4,500 into 5 into 4 upon 100, that is 900, and I2 equal to 3,500 into 6 into 4 upon 100, that is rupees 840. So total interest paid by the Raj will be I1 plus I2, that is I. So 900 plus rupees 840, that is rupees 1740. Children, I am taking question number 1 of exercise 9b. The question is that the interest on a certain sum of money is 0.24 times of itself in 3 years. Find the rate of interest. So whatever is given, just write down first. P equal to, let we are taking P equal to X, and the I will be 0.24x. Time T equal to given 3 years, and rate of interest we have to find out. So write the formula. R equal to I into 100 upon P into T. Put the values 0.24 x into 100 upon x into 3. X to x cancel. 0.24 when we divide by 3, it will give the 0.08, and 0.08 multiply 100 will give the 8%. So rate of interest will be 8%. In that manner you can do question number 1 of the exercise 9b. Children, I am taking question number 3. The sum is a sum of money lent out at a simple interest double itself in 8 years. Find the rate of interest. And the second part, in how many years will the sum become triple 3 times of itself at the same rate percent? So first we have to take the principal. Let it be rupees x, and the amount will be rupees 2x as the sum become the twice. So a equal to rupees 2x. And so I will be a minus p, that is 2x minus x, that is rupees x. T is given 8 years, so we have to find the r, that is the question mark. So r we know, I into 100 upon p into t. So I is here x, we just got it, into 100 upon p, we have taken x into 8 the time. So 100 x to x cancel, 100 upon 8, that is the 4 to the 8, 425 is the 100, 25 upon 2, that is 12.5%. So rate of interest we will get the 12.5%. That is the answer of first part, question number 3. In the second case, the principal is x and the amount is 3x. So rate of interest will be 3x minus x equal to rupees 2x. Rate of interest we just find out 12.5, and we have to find out the time period. So put the value t equal to I into 100 upon p into r. So 2x into 100 upon x into 12.5. X to x cancel. Decimal we just remove the decimal, put the 10 in the numerator. So 120 and 100 we will divide by 25. So 25 5s are 125 and 25 4s are 100. Now 5 2s are 10, and we got the 2 into 4 into 2, that is the 16 years. So time will be 16 years. So in that manner you can do the first and second part of the question number 3. Children, I am taking question number 5. The question is, what sum of money lent at a 6.5% per annum will produce the same interest in 4 years as rupees 7,500 produced in 6 years at 5% per annum. So let the P1, the principal, the sum, that is the question mark, we are taking this one, and the R1 is given 6.5%, T1 is 4 year, P2 is given 7,500, R2 is given 5%, T2 is given 6 years. So as interest in the both case is the same, that means I1 equal to I2. So write the value in the I1, P1 into 6.5 into 4 upon 100, and I2 7500 into 5 into 6 upon 100. 100 in a both denominator will cancel each other, 100 to 100, and P1 we will get 7500 into 5 into 6 upon 6.5, and 4 will go on the right hand side in the denominator, 6.5 into 4. 6.5 the decimal will remove and multiply to the 10 in the numerator part. Now we will cancel this 5, 13 is 65, and 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. So 5 into 3 into 7500 will give you 112500, and the 13 as a denominator. So 112500 divided by 13, you will get the rupees 8,653.85. Here is the rough work I have did here. So in that manner you can do question number 5. Children, I am taking question number 7. That is, at what rate percent of simple interest will the interest on rupees 3750 be 1/5 of itself in 4 years? To what will it amount in 15 years? So first we are taking the case first, in which the principal is given 3750. Interest equal to 1 upon 5th of the principal, that is 1 upon 5 of 3750, that is rupees 750. Time is given t 4 years. So rate of interest will be the 750 into 100 upon 3750 into 4. 0 to 0 cancel of the 750 and the 3750, and 75 5s are 375. 4 whenever divide 100 it will give the 25, and 5 5s are 25, that is the 5%. So rate of interest will be the 5%. Now in the case second, principal is the same 3750. Now time is changed to 15 year, and rate of interest will be the R, whatever we get the earlier. So R is 5%. So here we have to find out the interest. So interest equal to PRT upon 100, that is 3750 into T, that is the 15 year, and the rate 5%, and upon 21 upon 100. So now we will cancel the 37500 of that to the 0 of the 100, and here we got the 10, and 5 to the 10 we get cancel to 10, and whenever we multiply 375 to 15 we get the 5625 upon 2. Now we get the rupees 2812.50. That is the interest in that case. Now amount we have to find out. So amount will be the principal plus interest, that is rupees 3750 plus rupees 2812.50. That will give you rupees 6562.50. So in that manner you can do the question number 7. Children, I am taking question number 9. The question is, if the interest on rupees 2400 be more than the interest on rupees 2000 by rupees 60 in 3 years at the same rate per cent, find the rate percent. So here whatever given we am writing, P1 we are taking rupees 2400, time t equal to 3 years for the both cases, R1 and R2 are the same, we are taking this R, P2 is rupees 2000 and given I1 minus I2 equal to rupees 60. So I1 minus I2 rupees 60, that means 2400 into 3 into R upon 100 minus 2000 into 3 into R upon 100 equal to 60. So 20 to 20 cancel of 2400, 20 to 20 cancel of 2000. So we get the 24 into 3, that is 72R minus 20 into 3, that is 60R equal to 60. So that is 12R equal to 60 or R equal to 60 upon 12, that is 5%. So in that manner you can do question number 9. Children, I am taking question number 1 of exercise 9C, in which the sum of rupees 8000 is invested for 2 years at 10% per annum compound interest. Calculate interest for the first year, principal for the second year, interest for the second year, final amount at the end of the second year, and compound interest on in 2 years. So here whatever is given I just written. P equal to rupees 8000, time t equal to 2 years, R equal to 10%. As we are finding out the compound interest, we have to take the interest step by step method. That is the first we will find out the interest of the first year, so that we will take the time 1 year. I for the first year will be the 8000 into 10 into 1 upon 100, that is rupees 800. Now we have to find the principal for the second year. Principal for the second year will be the principal of the first year plus the interest of the first year, that is rupees 8000 plus 800, that is rupees 8800. Now interest for the second year will be the principal for the second year multiply rate of interest multiply 1 the time upon 100, that is 8800 into 10 into 1 upon 100, that is rupees 880. Final amount we have to find out, that will be the principal for the second year and the interest for the second year, that is 8800 plus 8880, that is rupees 9680. Compound interest for the 2 year equal to the final amount minus the principal of the first year, that is 9680 minus 8000, that is rupees 1680. So in that manner you can do question number 1. Children, I am taking question number 3. The question is, calculate the amount and the compound interest on rupees 12,000 in 2 years at 10% per year. So first whatever written I have written here in the board, on the board, P equal to rupees 12,000 in time equal to 2 years and rate of interest equal to 10%. So I for the first year will be the 12,000 into 10 into 1 upon 100, that is 1200. Principal for the second year equal to principal of the first year plus the interest of the first year, that is the 12,000 plus 1200, that is 13,200. Interest for the second year equal to the principal of the second year into 10 into 1 upon 100, that is rupees 1320. Now final amount equal to the principal of the second year and the interest of the second year, that is 13,200 plus 1320, that is 14,520. So that is the amount, and the CI of the 2 year will be the final amount minus the principal of the first year, that is 14,520 minus 12,000, that is rupees 2520. So in that manner you can do question number 3. Children, I am taking question number 5, in which the question is that calculate the compound interest on rupees 5,000 in 2 years if the rate of interest for successive years with 10% and 12% respectively. So here for the 2 year the rate interest is different, that is 10% and 12%. So we are taking R1 equal to 10 and R2 equal to 12. Time 2 years, principal 5,000. So CI for the first year equal to 5,000 into 10, as the rate of interest for first year is 10. So 10 into 1 upon 100, that is rupees 500. Now principal for the second year will be the 5,000 plus 500, the interest of the compound interest of the first year, that is 500, so 5,500. Now CI for the second year equal to the principal of the second year into rate of interest of the second year, that is 12 into 1 upon 100, that will got the 660. So 5 equal to 5,500 plus rupees 660, that is rupees 6,160. Now CI for the second year equal to 6,160, the final amount minus the principal of the first year, that is 5,000, that is rupees 1,160. So in that manner you can do question number 5. Children, I am taking question number 8. The question is Rekha borrowed rupees 40,000 for 3 years at 10% per annum compound interest. Calculate the interest paid by her for the second year. So first, whatever given, the P equal to rupees 40,000, time T equal to 3 years, rate of interest 10%. So CI for the first year equal to 40,000 into 10 into 1 upon 100, that is rupees 4,000. So principal for the second year will be the principal of the first year plus the interest of the first year, that is 4,000, and that will give you the 44,000. Now CI for the second year will be the principal for the second year, that is 44,000 into 10 into 1 upon 100. 20 to 20 cancel, 1 from the 10 and 1 from the 44,000, and you will get the rupees 4,400 or 4,400. So in that manner you can do question number 8. Children, I am taking question number 11 of the exercise 9C, and the question is that a person invests rupees 5,000 for 2 years at a certain rate of interest compounded annually. At the end of 1 year, this sum amounts to rupees 5,600. Calculate the rate of interest per annum, the amount at the end of the second year. So here, whatever given, I just written here. P equal to rupees 5,000, T equal to 2 years, amount at the end of the first year, that is given rupees 5,600. So CI for the first year will be the rupees 5,600 minus rupees 5,000 equal to rupees 600. So CI for the first year equal to rupees 600. So rate of interest will be, we will calculate with the help of this. So R equal to CI for the first year into 100 upon principal of the first year, that is 5,000 into 1. So 600 into 100 upon 5,000 into 1, that is rupees, that is 12%. So CI for the second year, how will you find out? So CI for the second year, the principal of the second year, that is the amount at the end of first year, that is rupees 5,600 into 12, the rate of interest, I just got it, into 1 upon 100. So 672. Final amount equal to 5,600 plus rupees 672, that is rupees 6,272. So in that manner you can do question number 11. Children, I am taking question number 15. Mr. Sharma lends rupees 24,000 at 13% per annum simple interest and an equal sum at 12% per annum compound interest. Find the total interest earned by Mr. Sharma in 2 years. So P here the 24,000, R equal to 13% for the SI, R equal to 12% for CI, and T equal to 2 years. So SI will equal to 24,000 into 13 into 2, as the time is 2 years. So upon 100, that is rupees 6,240. Now CI for the first year equal to 24,000 into 12 into 1. 12 as because the CI for CI rate of interest is 12. So 24,000 into 12 into 1 upon 100, that is rupees 2,880. Now PI for the second year equal to 24,000 plus 2,880, that is 26,880. Now CI for the second year equal to 26,880 into 12 into 1 upon 100, that is rupees 3,225.60. So CI for the 2 years equal to rupees 2,880 plus 3,225.60, that is rupees 6,105.6. So total interest equal to rupees 6,240 plus 6,105.60, that is rupees 12,345.60. So in that manner you can do question number 15. Question number 19. The question is that find the amount and the CI on rupees 12,000 in 1 year at 10% per annum compounded half yearly. So whatever written, I just write on the board. P equal to rupees 12,000, T 1 year, but we will take the N 2 as the interest being compounded half yearly. R 10% equal to 5% half yearly. So A equal to P1 plus R upon 100 to the power n, the formula to finding out the amount. So put the value 12,000 into 1 plus 5 upon 100 to the power 2. 5 and the 5, 5 20s are 100. So 20 into 1 plus 1, that will give the 21 upon 20, and the power is 2. So 12,000 into 21 upon 2, the whole square. 12,000 into 21 upon 20 into 21 upon 20. Whenever we sold it, we will get the rupees 13,230. So CI will be the 13,230 minus 12,000, that is rupees 1230. So in that manner you will do question number 19.